Hello, everybody. All right. Okay, let me let people know that I'm live. Ugh. Okay. Dream Elements bot always got me. Always coming to visit. Ugh. Okay. Okay. Alrighty. Oh, hold on. I should turn on the actual light down here so that way my camera can pick me up. Yeah, if there's one thing I've learned, it's that lighting is important for getting the camera to pick me up from moving my model. Come on, there we go. You know, so I saw something about a post that Shy Lily made recently where she talked about how like you have to really move your body and utilize facial expressions if you want to entertain people as a VTuber, and that it is essentially mocap acting. That got me thinking, and that got me feeling kind of insecure, and I was just wondering because like so many of my streams I'm so focused on gaming, I'm not really always in the in the zone, or I'm focused on writing or what have you, and I'm just not really in the zone uh for whatever, like for trying to be an entertainer. And I think that's definitely something I want to try working on. So we'll see where that goes. I try, like I don't have, like I have a few expressions. Hey Silva, how are you doing? I'm doing all right. It's funny. I just got off the phone not too long ago with our DM from our Wednesday night game. because I was explaining Lancer to him and we were going over some stuff about like Lancer rules and mechanics, just so that way when he read the rule book, he'd have some idea what he was looking at. We kind of just let time get away from us. So it's really funny. This really funny thing happened, right? For whatever reason, when we're on the phone, his phone. Actually, let me turn on the music a little bit. It's getting a little loud. There we go. For whatever reason, when we were on the phone, his whatchamacallit, his phone just went out of service. It just like he just lost all his bars and all his connection, and then the call got dropped. I tried calling and it was telling me that the phone number had been changed, or the call or the user was disconnected or something. And then he finally was able to call me later. And then he was like, I don't know what's going on. I think I'm going to have to like complain to my phone company. You know what? I'm going to go to them. I'm going to tell them that like, since I end up losing essentially a full, it all adds up to about a day of lost service every week. Every month, I'm going to tell them they need to give me a rebate for the day of service that I lose every month from losing, from having all these dropped calls. And he was talking about how he's going to, people don't give mobile service companies, like phone companies, enough grief, and that they just get to do whatever they want. And he's in the middle of this kind of like mini rant, right? And then his phone loses service again. And so he ended up turning off his phone and turning it back on in order to like restart it and see if that helped or whatever. But whenever we got back on the phone, I was just like, I think your phone provider heard you talking smack and just cut you off. It was a little funny moment. It was something funny. But no, like he's learning Lancer pretty well. He has a lot of questions. He's found a lot of videos and stuff online. He actually asked if I do any Lancer content, and I was like, no. Like, as much as I've been playing, what's been going on with Twitter? I haven't been on Twitter that much today. Like, I just went on in order to post my going live tweets, and it was giving me a little bit of grief with trying to like get the tweet through. But what happened? What's the spill the tea, Silva? Spill the tea. Silver? No, I haven't seen anything. What's going on with Silvervale? Oh, geez. I just clicked on Silvervale's trending. Oh, great. Silvervale was playing the wizard game. Oh my gosh, this is an absolute mess. I think, like, I don't watch streams like that. But like, I don't think we should be harassing people over it. Like, that that I believe crosses a line, and I think it it just I think like when it gets to the harassment and stuff, it just crosses a line. Um, and it was so yeah. So this is kind of related. Um, so it reminds me of when it comes to like your methods being important. Um, something that happened when I was watching Critical Role last night. They weren't talking about this at all, so it's not related in that way. But the characters were debating whether the villains were actually the bad guys. And I said something in chat where I was like, I feel like this is a well-written villain because you never know if the villains, like the villain could be right, the villain could be wrong, but their methods are definitely wrong. And I feel like that's where this falls into. As soon as you start harassing people, it doesn't matter what side you're on, like harassing, threatening, doxing people. Um, that's that gets really problematic. If like what and it's it's been this interesting experience. Um, just seeing how stuff has been happening, and apparently people were getting mad at Fruit for supporting a charity that had one person do something bad in it, so people were going after Fruit. Um, that's a whole thing. It's a mess. I mean, Silva, I've told you personally, like before, that like I'm done with all the wizarding stuff. Exactly, Tom. Like, once you get into that bullying thing, it makes you lose any credibility that you ever had. Um, yeah, it's Tom. I was just telling Silva about your phone company here, and you talking smack and making the call drop again. Uh, so how was everybody's week? What did everybody get up to this week? Normally we do a little bit of chatting before we get into the actual gaming, so this is the part of the stream where we just kind of hang out for a little bit. Did anybody make any progress on any goals or work on anything? Uh, make any achievements or things that they were working towards? Ooh, how many expansions do you have left, Silva? I know you've been working towards that really hard. I have the patch content of Shadowbringer, then the main story Endwalker, then the patch, then start patch Walker of Endwalker. Is Endwalker the last? Is Endwalker the last most recent update? How long has Final Fantasy XIV been around? That actually got me quite curious about something. Yeah, I just Googled it. It came out 2010. So that game has been around for coming up on 14 years. That is huge. Apparently there was some article that somebody posted about how at one point in time Oh really? When did they do the Realm Reborn relaunch? Oh, you sold some MTG cards. I didn't know you sold cards, Tom. I didn't even know you you played well, I don't know if you play or you just collect. Do you play Magic or do you just collect and sell the cards? You have too many. You've been playing since Alpha. Oh, you're one of the original. Around people, that's Final Fantasy 14 2.0 launched in 2013. Okay. Hey, it's not like that, Tom. It's not like that at all. Hey, I'm the one with the lo-fi music playing in the background. You know, it was interesting. Um, when I was talking to someone about my streaming, someone in my real life, and they said that they tuned into some of my streams. They thought it was really, they thought, you know, my streams were really cool, and that it was really, really well done. And I was like, you know, what'd you really like about it? And they're like, it was really cool. You even had background music going. And that took me aback for a second, because I take background music for granted so much, because I always have some kind of music playing for. I'll almost always have some kind of music playing whenever I'm doing stuff. That something so simple, someone appreciating something so simple about my streams, just took me by surprise. Exactly, Tom. Vibes are real. Then you had the expansion Heaven's Word in 2015, Stormblood in 2017, Shadowbringers in 2019, then Endwalker in 2021. Okay. Hey, Naberu, how was your week? What did you get done? So far, we've learned that Silva is making great progress through the story of Final Fantasy XIV. Tom here sold some Magic the Gathering cards. What did you get up to, Nabiru? As for what I got up to, there was a lot of sleeping, which that might just be depression, but you know, whatever. Um, uh, and I've been working on some writing projects. Oh no, not real life drama, Nabiru. Oh no, not the real life drama. What do you mean you dropped some? Did you mean you gave up reading some manga? Egads. Yeah, writing can be very relaxing. I did a writing stream on Monday, um, which was nice to get back into it. And like, I have I have too many projects that I'm working on right now. Like, yeah, that's very true, Silva. Wonderful way to pass the time. Um, so I have so as a VTuber, right? I'm kind of sort of playing a character, but I base the character on myself. It's this thing with streaming and with like creating some kayfabe. Yeah, I'm sorry to hear the drama in Nabiru's life. I hope everything got resolved, Nabiru. But you gotta tell me, what manga did you drop and why? You're always talking about reading new manga. I've never heard you talk about dropping any. Did you just get to a point when you're like, it's not worth it, or the updates were coming too slowly? Why did you drop the manga? Um, but yeah, so, um, oh no, is the, oh no, is the auto mod being goofy again, Nabiru? Is it catching names of manga and anime or something goofy? I don't even know which one. Oh, if it does not update over 100 days, you drop it. So that's your hard and fast rule. So that's what, like 3 months and change? That's pretty intense. Now, I'm curious, Nabiru, or if the story is just too awful. Okay. I am curious. Do you read in English or are you reading in Japanese or whatever language the manga is originally coming out? I know there's some manhwa that are Chinese and webtoons can be kind of different languages and stuff as well. Um, like, does waiting for translations ever become an issue for you, Nabiru? Because I remember that was always the thing that bugged me, waiting for translations, waiting for people to go through and get the scans and do the translations. But is it accurate? Well, exactly. Jeez. Speaking, okay, so when you talked about translations being off, that reminded me of ye olden days when we used to watch fan subbed anime on YouTube when they would be at like 480p and broken up into three parts per episode. Oh, really? So you just kind of guess at what's happening? That's cool. That makes sense. Well, I was thinking about it, and then I remembered Viz Media announced that they were releasing I think it was Viz Media. Who was it? I just saw the post about it. Ba, 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 ba. Let's see. Yeah, yeah, it is Viz Media announced a bunch of their anime. How would that even work, Nabiru? But yeah, apparently, like the first 8 seasons of Naruto, uh, about the first 8 seasons of Naruto, and a bunch of like I think it was like all of Death Note and a bunch of other anime that are run by Viz Media, uh, oh, are getting released for free on YouTube. Which seeing it funny, like my dear self-proclaimed F-rank brother might rule the school where your worth is determined by games is basically no game, no life in school. The council are horrific people. Aren't the school like it's weird in manga and anime when it's in a high school setting, the school council always has these ridiculous powers. They always have this completely just ridiculous and obscene amount of power over what's going on. And they're either they're either angels or devils. They're either like the characters you want to root for and cheer for, or they're the ultimate villains that the character has to fight against. Oh gosh. Oh, in that game, so it was actually revolutionary to me whenever I learned what light novels started having such descriptive titles, and it's that most light novels are getting released on catalogs online that only show the name. Stream's avatar always look like it's audio dubbed like anime. Hey, no, I know what you mean. It with mine, because I don't have advanced face tracking, I have my mouth move based on the words that I say into the microphone. So it's not always exact. So I can definitely see what you mean about it sounding like it looking like dubbed anime. But yeah, the fact that like um all of these light novels that are coming out now are usually advertised on like one of like two or three sites, and the advertising never has a like a blurb or like plot summary. It just has the title. So the writers, in order to get their story, because there's just so many light novels getting made, in order to get their story seen and heard, just put the entire plot in the title. So any place that's displaying the title will uh display the plot summary, which is kind of funny. Yeah, it is. It is actually really funny when you think about it. I wonder if manhwas get like displayed somewhere that has the plot summary. If that's why they haven't needed to make that development. But yeah, that was so interesting to me, learning that. But I was in the middle of describing all of the projects I have going on right now. So with my VTuber, I have lore. I have this story I've made about the character I'm portraying, or the character I've modeled my avatar on, or I don't know, the story of the avatar, I guess. Some of my favorites have short titles, no clue what it's about until you read the bad English synopsis. Exactly, Nabiru. Um, and I turned that into a novel. So I wrote a novel about this fictionalized version of a character based on myself, which is kind of like a self-insert fic, but kind of not. It came out to like 58,000 words, and I have my first draft done, so I still need to edit that. I want to finish editing that down and get that ready for publishing at before the end of the year. That's my big goal. But I haven't started editing it at all, right? Then I have this other work in progress that I ironically started before the lore novel, but the lore novel that I finished my first draft of was my project for National Novel Writer Month. And so I just blitzed through it in a month. Um, but so Halcyon Avenging is this other story that I've been working on. So I just had that I was working on. And then Okusen, one of my viewers. Thank you, Tom. Okusen, one of my viewers, kind of like challenged, suggested, requested, one of those things, somewhere in there, persuaded me to start working on a side story set in the same world as the novel I'm still writing, Halcyon Avenging, because the world was so interesting with this cyberpunk world where all the technology is made out of plants. And this side story has an entirely different plot, has entirely different characters, but takes place in the same world and happens parallel to the main story. And that just caught my attention. And whereas Halcyon Avenging is a story about economics, class warfare, and airship combat, the side story is a story about these kids playing a trading card game that they have to use to save the world. And it takes place in the same world. And I ended up using GPT, CPT, whatever, the chat AI bot that got really popular in order to like help me with generating ideas, because I was having some writer's block on generating ideas. And since then I was working on it, and in the middle of all of this, right, I had stopped working on so many of my other projects while I was working on this card game story, and I haven't even started writing. I'm still in the planning stages. I just barely have an outline because I'm a plotter. I need an outline. And I developed all the rules for a trading card game, and I was working on all the cards in the main character's deck. So then I still haven't even written the story, but I've already written the rules of the card game. And I was like, do I want to start prototyping and testing in Tabletop Simulator or some other thing? And I'm just like, oh my gosh, because I was like, hold on, before I get so sunk into the side story, let me go back and actually work on the main story, which is what I did on Monday. But then, yes, plotting can be very important and one of the most revolutionary things I learned when I started interacting with the wider writing community was that pantsers exist. A pantser is someone who has the barest setup of a plot structure, and they just fly by the seat of their pants. And the fact that the wider writing community accepts pantsers as a perfectly viable form of writing if that's what suits your writing style, was completely amazing to me. It's not something I can do, but the fact that it's respected. Uh, there are famous pantsers who like are very successful authors, and but I need a well detailed outline. I need a well detailed plot outline. But then Nabiru, oh, good and faithful Nabiru, planted another idea in my head of another story. And so now I have another work in progress. Oh, oh my gosh. That's huge, Tom. Yes, Nabiru got me thinking. And then I started working on the beginnings of another story. No, you didn't corrupt with the TCG idea. You corrupted me with the character who kills things with a. You corrupted me with the fantasy novel idea of an isekai story with a character who destroys things with a carrot. The carrot beam. That was the idea you gave me, Nabiru. So I started working on plotting that. And then it's really funny, but like, so I have this ongoing Lancer campaign that's been running for like 6-7 months now. Nabiru. I bet you do. I bet you do. So I have this ongoing Lancer campaign that's been going on for like 6-7 months now, right? Somewhere around there. And that takes up a lot of my like mental energy for like keeping that world spinning. And I got the idea that I wanted to try doing another world because I read something really cool in a Reddit post that gave me an inspiration. And so I have been spending a lot of time and energy trying to plot out and understand the world that I'm trying to build for this other Lancer campaign. And that's been taking up so much of my creative energy. While also working on the next stage of the Lancer campaign I still have going. And I've been working on that a lot this week. That has been a lot of what I've been working on this week has been the Lancer campaign stuff, working on the villain, the motivations, the resources, and just trying to put together something cohesive. And it was funny because like, so I had the beginnings of an idea. I had like about a quarter of an idea, and I shared it with my friends. And I didn't expect them to be super excited. Where I was like, listen, I don't know. I'm not 100% if I'm going to do this. I'm just like, this is about, a quarter of an idea that I kind of have. What do you think about it? And my friends got super excited. They got excited and they're like, oh, this is great. And then they're like, you want to do a session 0 next week? And I was like, sure. But thankfully it's going to be every other week. So that way I'm going to have time to work on stuff, which should help with keeping things flowing. But that's been my week, dealing with all of these different things that have been like, not distractions, but just things that have been that have been drawing my attention and my creative energy. Ah. Alright, well, it's about 9 o'clock. Well, a little after 9, going on 9:10. So let's get started with the actual gaming portion of this gaming stream. It's weird. I haven't played this game in over like 2 or 3 weeks. Alright. Let me change my music up a little bit because I want to set the right vibe. Let me change up the music. Get some EDM going on in here. Alright, so let's get to the gaming portion of tonight's stream. I don't know how long we're going to spend on gaming because last time I was stuck at a really hard part, and if I end up staying stuck and not able to get past it for like, maybe like 45 minutes to an hour, I might change to doing something else just because I don't want to spend the entire stream stuck on one thing. So we'll see how it goes. Alright, so this is Armored Core 3. Armored Core is a... actually, let me turn just the music a little bit. There we go. Cool. Armored Core is a mech simulator game where you play as a mech pilot. Oh, why is Stream Elements... Did my stream crash? Did Stream Elements crash? Okay. I have no idea what happened. So yeah, you pilot mechs in order to accomplish different goals. So I'm trying to work on a design here because I'm stuck on this one. Hold on, where'd my... There we go, couldn't see chat for a second. So I'm stuck on this one arena fight that like has been having me bamboozled. So this is the chain gun. I think this works. What's this weight? Alright, so I saw people talking about using the chain gun. So I'm going to try that out and see if that helps with this fight. Because I know he's fast. He's faster. He's really fast, and he uses his weapons very powerfully. Well, that got closer than I've ever got before. That got closer than I've gotten before. That got way closer than I've ever gotten before. Alright, I think we're on to something here with the chain gun. Alright. Got the enemy missiles. What about optional parts? What optional parts do I have equipped? That's good. It's just hard whenever I'm stuck on this. And I don't even know if this guy's using OP Intensify because, like, I know that some later units apparently use it. Let me see, what's the cooling on this? Alright, this is the best cooling. It has good cooling parts. Okay. Let me try it again. I gotta make sure not to activate the overcharge, the overboost. Alright, let's try. Come on. this is a very late game enemy. This is like one of the last arena enemies in the game. I'm gonna retry that. Like, the chain gun was doing pretty well. I might try a different offhand weapon so that way I can try doing some offhand stuff. That was close. Once I kept my back to the wall, that actually got a lot smoother and I was able to use my laser blade there. That could have gone really well for me. I'm gonna retry one more time, and if it doesn't work this time, I'm going to try if it doesn't work this time, I'm gonna try switching out my laser blade or a like a shotgun or some kind of a howitzer so I can get out some more DPS. I think the chain gun was definitely the way to go for this though. Right behind. No, gotta change that to something else. And that one was even worse. That one was even worse. The chain gun did all right. Let me. Guess I can try this howitzer. What's the attack rate? Like... what I'm curious about, this is a flamethrower, but it does less damage. There's less damage, less heat, but it weighs more. But it has a lot more ammo. This is probably a continuous thing. I'll buy them both and try them both out. Eventually I want to buy all the parts anyway, so it doesn't matter. Yeah. There we go. The flamethrower. I'll see what this one does differently. See if this helps. Maybe I'll cook him alive. Ah, nope, I couldn't do both. Nope, that went even worse. Hey Okusen, how are you doing? Well, this is one of the late game bosses, so this is one of the hardest bosses in the game. Yeah, it really is, which makes me want to try something. It really does. I want to try something. Yeah, it turns really fast. That could be something to try. That could be something to try. Some. What's the damage power? Yeah, I'll probably just try. Let's try these mines. What's the highest damage output? These ones? These are the highest damage output ones. Let's try these. I was trying to outmaneuver him and use these decoys to draw his missiles away and make him waste all of his missiles, but his howitzers just do too much damage. Okay. Okay. So we got a high capacity machine gun, flamethrower, chain gun, side shields, mines equipped. So I'll just throw mines when he starts getting behind me. Yeah, this is what I mean. Like, he's third from the top. So this is one of the most powerful bosses in the game. And he's so fast. Okay, the problem was those when I turned on those side shields, they consume. Oh, I didn't drop any of the mines. I have to drop the mines. I'll try that again with the mines. Oh no, first I gotta change out the side shields. The side shields can use up too much energy and were just draining my energy and I couldn't maneuver. We'll go back to these. Anti-missile system. We're making progress. We're doing better than I did last time. Last time I couldn't even touch him. Chat, you got stuck on me, and you all saw that, right? He just got stuck there, and I just shot him till he died. He got stuck on me, and I just lit him on fire. He just kind of stayed there. You cursed him in German, Tom. That's it. I just need you to curse all my enemies in German, Tom. Alright, first let me go save, because, I don't know if I could do that again if I tried. There we go. Now let's see what's in the mail. Probably sent. Oh, I might have got a free part. Let's see if I got the free part for. Yes, a glitch win is still a win. Advancement reward. In recognition of your advancement, rewarding you with a new leg part, CLR00MAK. Please check the garage. Okay. For my warning, I hope you meet your end when you face BB. He has been a strong presence in the arena for many years and is a formidable opponent. Angering him is not in your best interest. Ah, it only goes up from here. Okay. Let me take a look at that new leg part. That was so funny. Oh, that. Oh. That's fast. That's really fast. I'm not going to use it for this build. Yeah, that's kind of what just happened, Nabiru. It just got stuck. I went through all this planning with mines and everything. And it just got stuck. Alright, now let's see how bad this one is. Even among the A-ranked... Yep, I am a hover tank. Even among the A-rank Ravens, he's known for being extremely aggressive. He believes in taking the fight to a high pitch right from the get-go in order to bring opponents to their knees and ensure victory. He's not above cheating to accomplish this. Ooh. Does that mean he uses OP Intensify and doesn't need to use tank legs to use that grenade cannon on his back? Because if so, this is going to get messy. Okay, that was nowhere near as difficult. He just stayed in front of me the whole time. He literally just stayed in front of me the whole time and I chain gunned him to death. I am a hover tank. Alright, I got one more fight in the arena left. Let me save. Ooh, got new mail. Ace. Ooh, this is the final one. As you made it this far, I guess BB didn't fare any better against you than he did me. I've spent many years pursuing perfection in combat. Perhaps fighting you, I'll finally experience it. I look forward to facing you in battle. Ooh, this is from the #1 ranked person. Okay. I gotta say, that chain gun was a great investment. That chain gun was a great investment. He earned the position after defeating BB, who was long considered the arena's best. He strives for perfection and never lost a single match during his rise through the ranks. For now, he trains rigorously and awaits the next challenger. What's he got? You got the Moonlight Blade, Grenade Launcher, Chain Gun, Anti-Missile System, and yeah. He's going to hit hard. I wonder how fast he's going to be. Am I going to chain gun him to death? Or is he going to chain gun me to death? That's going to be funny. See, I like using the chain gun in the arena because you don't have to pay for your ammo in the arena. When you go on the actual missions, you get charged for every bullet you fire. Oh, yeah. Where do you... Oh, what? So this guy has... Well, I can't shoot if I don't lock onto him. So he has essentially, he has... Yeah. So that opponent has a special part equipped called OP Intensify, which essentially is God mode. It means that he doesn't need to use he doesn't have the same limitations I do. Chain gun's good for the early fight. He doesn't use, let me take a look at his build again. He's got grenade launcher, chain gun. Oh, he's got an anti-missile system equipped. He's got 2 grenade launchers. So I want stuff that can hit him without me having to see him. All right. Well, the thing is, I still have to, in this game, you have to lock onto your enemy before you hit them. Okay, so this is going to be the fast legs. What have I got here? I need a better... With this, so I'm gonna have to just hit him with the machine guns. I could use something to knock out his lock-ons. I don't know how effective that'd be. and it only has limited ammo. I'm gonna try this and try flying with him and then hitting him with the machine gun. I'm gonna try hitting him with the machine gun as I fly. How much weight have I got? I've got enough weight for... There we go. Some spare ammo. Might want some of these. He doesn't use... Well, he has energy blade. No, I think that's fine. Alright, let's try flying with him. But we've already made it further than I thought we were going to, not gonna lie. I could fight him in another arena where he can't stay in the air as long. That could be a thing. Oh, nope. I used up too much energy and my generator crashed. Besides running out of energy at crucial times, that actually went way better. That actually went way better with the machine gun. That was so close. Oh my gosh, that was so close. Oh my gosh, that was so freaking close. considering I'm fighting without OP Intensify. I just beat the hardest guy in the game. Chat. That was so close. Yeah, he had God mode on. I've beaten everyone in the arena. So in this game, there's the arena, and then there's the story mode, where you actually have missions. Let's see what the new mail is. Exactly, Nabu. No, that was the high capacity machine gun. Oh, got a new arm part. Cool. All right. First I'm gonna go save because that was a beautiful fight. Yes. That was beautiful. Now let's see if I can beat, because I was stuck in the arena and I was stuck on the missions too. First let me take a look at this arm part they gave me. Ooh, got cannon arms. That could be funny. Does a ridiculous quantity of damage, but it's only got 20 shots. Yes. But yeah, doing the flight mode gave me so much more versatility with that fight. Alright, let's switch back to my story mode mech. Let's see what we can do here. I don't think I need this. No. All right. Let's see if I can do this mission. So in this coming mission, I get stuck because the person who comes fights alongside me in this next mission turns on me partway through the mission, and it turns out to be a trap. And because you don't have to pay for energy weapons, I was trying to just bring energy weapons so I wouldn't lose a whole lot of money. But considering how much I just won from the arena, I guess I probably shouldn't be stingy with that. So I might have to switch to the machine gun. Might have to go machine gun, go burr. We'll see. All right, and Save state. I will grab whatever poor schmuck is going to be stuck fighting alongside me. Poor schmuck. Honestly, when I started, since this is just a casual playthrough, whenever I started this playthrough, I didn't think I was going to make it all the way through the arena.
Main system. Engaging combat mode.
It's empty? Raven, it's an ambush.
Did I hit you? Nice. I knew they wouldn't be enough.
Okay.
Rebels like yourself have outlived their uses.
Alright, time for the betrayal.
Thinking you could destroy the controller? What a fool idea.
There's no place for you in this world. Die, rebel!
Taking fire.
Okay. I'm gonna save that state. Alright, so now I just gotta beat the last one. Is that a... Oh my gosh. Yeah, I'm save scumming this because this is a... I mean, I'm letting my exceed orbit refill. Nope. Yeah, it's... The problem is I take so much damage taking down Huntress. Let's change my loadout a little bit. I've tried it with the energy weapons and it's just not kicking it. Alright. We're just gonna accept that we're gonna lose a lot of funds on this mission. Yeah, I'm not going for a speed run. I'm just gonna machine gun him to death. Actually, I'll use the howitzer because the howitzer made a big difference in the other fight. Okay. All right, here we go. This should do it. So one suggestion I read when I first got stuck on this mission was to kill Huntress before she turns on you. To just shoot her while at the first stage of the mission. Yes, Huntress definitely looks sus.
Main system. Engaging combat mode.
I've got a weak contact.
So I'm gonna try shooting hunters while the
It's
fight's still
empty.
going.
Raven, it's an ambush.
Taking fire. Did I hit you? Nice.
I did some damage to Huntress. I got her down a little bit.
I knew they would.
There's no place for you in this world.
Come on.
Die, rebel!
Okay. All right. Not as good. Ooh. Oh. Yeah, they take damage while allied, but I can't lock onto them, so I'm just firing blind. Yeah. Did he live? Yeah, he lived. Yeah, I'm gonna have to do that.
Disruptions.
I'll try this other one, see if this one does more damage, if this one's more helpful. But yeah, friendly fire is a thing. And she doesn't attack you whenever you're
Engaging combat mode.
I've got a weak contact. It's empty? Raven, it's an ambush.
I knew they wouldn't be enough. Rebels like yourself have outlived their uses.
I did some damage to her.
Thinking you could destroy the controller? What a fool idea.
There's no place for you in this world. Die, rebel! Taking heavy fire!
Okay. And I did a bunch of damage to this guy. Oh.
All targets destroyed. Return
Now let's
to
see
base.
how painful this was. Let's see what the damage was, all of that ammo I consumed,
Mission objective achieved.
and all the
System
repairs I have to
switched
do.
normal
Oh my
mode.
gosh. I'm about to be down so much. Okay. I spent 31,600 credits in ammunition, spent 25,986 credits in repairs. Got an A rank on the mission, so I lost 54, about 55,000 credits, but I have over 270,000. No, that's 2 million. Wait, hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, I have 2 million. So losing 50k isn't that bad. Because all of my arena winnings. Ooh, new mail. First, let me save. because I don't want to do that mission again. Now let's go read this mail. Mirage. Ooh. We had no intention of getting rid of the controller. All we hoped to do was play a role in administering its power. Even though it may be malfunctioning, we still rely on the controller for our continued existence. Perhaps you're capable of doing the unthinkable, but if that's the case, then it is you who pose our greatest threat. Union is sure to try and take advantage of such misguided efforts. You've become too dangerous. That if you act in haste, you will condemn us all. So the story of what's going on is humanity lives underground in this underground world, and there's this powerful AI called the controller that runs everything. But slowly but surely, the controller has been getting more and more on the fritz and has been sending units to fight each other. And so you're as you play through the story, you start to discover the threat that the controller is, and then eventually people have to band together to go get to where the controller's AI core is and destroy it. But then people like Mirage just think, you know what, it's not that bad. We can use the controller in order to get more power for ourselves, even if he is malfunctioning. All right. I've never read or played. I don't know what Psychopass is. I've heard the name before. Okay. An anime? Okay. Infiltrate Rahito Lab. Retrieve information stored in the mainframe. Let me save my state. $52K. I might make up what I just lost. That'd be nice.
Both Crest and Mirage continue to believe that the controller's functions should be preserved. They refuse to see the warning signs. Our resources are stretched to the limit as it stands, but someone needs to take action. The only avenue left to us is rendering the controller inoperative.
Okay. Control system that determines good and evil. It gets too much power. The main character goes from being a threat, good, to being a threat in a nutshell. Yes, danger, Will Robinson. Exactly, Tom.
The location of the controller's core is stored on a mainframe in Mirage's Rahito laboratory. Past attempts to retrieve this information have all ended in failure. In order to gain access to the mainframe, you must retrieve 3 code keys and then enter them into their respective terminals. Failure is not an option. You must procure information detailing the core's location.
All right, let's go. I honestly wasn't sure if we were going to make it past that mission.
Combat mode.
Alright, so I see the targets. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. I have to go right. Of course. This leads to a dead end. Of course it leads to a dead end, so we have to go the long way. Gosh, of course I have to go all the long way around. What's down here? Is there a part? Alright, I'll let my power regenerate.
Code key obtained.
Now I gotta go back through the lasers. Oh no, cool, laser shut off. Great. I'll let my energy regenerate before I go through this door. Oh my goodness. Okay. Oh, I'm gonna have to get all the code keys and come back here, one at a time. Oh, this is gonna be brutal. Bob, I'm gonna save state right now. So I have to go get those other 2 keys and come back here.
Code key obtained.
Alright, so then there's still... That's gonna lead down to the last code key. I'm gonna go deposit this one.
Entering code key.
Okay.
Gate lock released.
I could just run in there and run out. I might do that. Oh, that wasn't an option. Okay.
Code key obtained. Entering code key.
Alright, there's the target, so that's the last thing I have to get now that that's unlocked. Okay. I gotta figure out how I'm gonna get there. I have to double back? let my energy regenerate. There's gonna be enemies in here. Alright. Okay.
Target data acquired. Clear out.
Well, now that I've killed everything here, this should go pretty smoothly.
We're both ravens. Just do what comes naturally. Don't think about it.
I'm about to get stuck here. Alright. Of course, there's a fight at the end of all of this. At least I don't have to deal with all of the other things like running around me.
We're both ravens. Just do what comes naturally. Don't think about it.
I'm glad I made that save state. I really don't want to have to redo this mission with a howitzer.
Don't think about it.
I need to bring something heavier. I mean, the mission itself wasn't hard. It's just about dealing with that final fight at the end. $9,000, 8,562. Oh, because I've got that. Okay. Oh my gosh, yes, yell "Caw! Caw!" whenever they say we're both ravens. Like if it was a fight, like just standard fight, straight up fight, I'm confident I could win. Doesn't do missiles. Isn't it a caucus? Or no, it's a murder. No, it's a murder of crows. Oh, that's making me wonder what it's called. Cackle? EP output. An unkindness. That's bizarre. Why does the Stream Elements bot keep popping in and out? I don't understand. Are you okay, Stream Elements? A flock of rooks is called a building? What? I think you're making this up, Nabiru. I really think you're making this up. Sometimes real life is okay. I'm gonna trust you, Nabiru. Don't know why, but I'm gonna trust you. Let's see if I can do anything different here. I can confirm that my Google search confirms it. Flock of rooks is also called a clamor or parliament, which seems fair and fancy. Okay. What? I presume a rook is a type of bird? It's odd that, yeah, bird groups get really bizarre names apparently. Dapper crowns in some angles. Huh. Dapper crows. Okay. I don't know why I read that as crowns. It clearly says crows there. Unless you like somehow edited your comment, but that's not a thing. Is it? Could it be a thing? No. No. Cool but funny that a group of vultures is. Oh my gosh, that's hilarious. I'm gonna try this again with these different option parts. That way I'm doing more damage, and I'm just gonna try to be more careful. I'm gonna try to avoid fighting as much as possible, and try to run through conserving my HP as much as possible. So I'll have as much HP as possible for that final fight. Actually, I'll bring the howitzer because the howitzer's been pretty good to me. That does a not obscene amount of damage, but it does good damage at range. And if I hit the wall behind him, he'll still get caught in the blast. So that should be fine. Gonna lose some money for that, but if it means I spend less money on repairs, then so be it. I mean, no matter what happens, we've already made it further than I thought I was going to make it on this stream tonight. So I'm proud of myself.
Main system. Engaging combat mode.
obtained.
Okay.
Eject. Cannot unlock it.
Code key obtained.
Okay.
Code key obtained. Entering code key. Entering code key. Entering code key.
Okay. Got 5,000 armor.
Target data acquired. Clear out.
All right.
We're both ravens.
Caw,
Just do
caw.
what comes naturally. Don't think about it.
Let's see what happens if I fail the mission. I'm curious if this leads to a game over. It does. They said in the briefing that there was no option for failure, so I thought it was going to lead to a save state. Well, that proves it. I'm gonna need to bring some big guns in here, or maybe I bring tank legs. That way I've got more HP left, and then I can just chain gun things. I don't know. Like if I had the chain gun, I could just chain gun him down, or machine gun. Get the machine gun going with the howitzer. That howitzer does a bunch of damage. Well, before I start running around doing all that, let me make sure I have the game saved. Oh, I hadn't saved the game since I bought some parts. Okay. So, I know that there are 49 missions total in the game, but I don't think you have to do all of them to complete the game. So I'm at 32 completed. It says I'm at 42% completed. So I know I've skipped past some things to get to this point, and I feel like we've probably got maybe another 5 or 10 missions, and they're just going to get harder. But I am Raven rank A, which means I'm averaging pretty well. Oh, Theseus with all the part swapping. If you change out every part, is it still the same machine? That actually become relevant in later games where you start getting part destruction, where you can lose parts if they get destroyed. That becomes a thing in later games, when parts start taking individual damage. Alright, I've saved the game. Did I save the game? Yes, I did. Data save 32, 26, 2, 3, 5, 8, 4. You know, it's always that gamer mentality of like, did I save the game? I don't remember. I'll just save it again anyway. When does it become a new mech? Good question. Alright, let's start winding down for the night. We've had a pretty good stream. Like one way or the other, I'm still proud of myself. I finished the arena. I made my way. I completed a mission that's like one of the hardest missions in the game. What's up, Nabaru? But only by death. Interesting. Wouldn't that be like, what was it, Live, Die, Repeat? That one Tom Cruise movie? What was it called? Oh my gosh. I've been yawning all night. Yeah, it was based on a manga, wasn't it? Edge of Tomorrow. Oh, well, thank you for being here, Silva. We're just gonna hang out for a little bit. Have you been watching any new? Have you been? How's the? You're still reading those? We back? Okay. All right. So I'm not. We're just starting to hang out for a little bit. You know how I do at the end, Silva. But thank you for coming. I know you're probably getting to bed. Are we back? Can you all see me? Is anybody left in chat? Did everybody go home for the night? Yeah, so my OBS crashed. All right, you're there, Okusen? Okay, great. I was gonna ask Silva if they were still reading those Stargate Atlantis novels, but they've probably gone to bed. Yeah. Okusen, tell me, since you getting here a little bit later, how was your week? Did you get anything accomplished that you were like really working towards? Oh no. Oh no. Oh, you finished the Stargate Atlantis novel, Silva. That's cool. You've been lurking in the shadows, Okusen, fighting for justice from the darkness, living that anti-hero life. Yes. I know that feeling. But did you at least get your adult stuff done? Did you at least accomplish the stuff that you wanted to do? Some of it? Well, that's better than none of it, right? That's better than none of it. That is, yeah, in a sense. It's been interesting, like, recently, because I've been spending so much creative energy on the new campaign and on the stories I'm working on, that then trying to make sure I've reserved creative energy for the campaign that I've invested so much time and effort into that's been running for months and months that I want to run for even longer. Trying to make sure that I don't lose sight of what I'm working on. And trying to put together a firm vision for what I want. For what I want things to be. Has been interesting for me. Actually, let's cut this. Yeah, let me cut this EDM music real quick. It doesn't fit the vibe right now. As we're just chilling out. Let's put on some holiday music. Yeah, and that's the thing, like, you all have invested so much time and energy into your characters for that campaign. So I want to make sure that, like, I'm doing justice to all of the things. Don't lose your way. Yeah. Yes, exactly. Though I have some ideas about where I'm going to go next. I definitely have some ideas about where I'm going to go next and what's going to happen next. And then going to be moving to, like, having some more random encounters and maybe some different mission types to try to add some more variety to things. That's one thing that I'm looking forward to. Also gonna have a big boss fight in the future coming up. Been planning for that, gonna be using a new NPC that I've never used before. So that's always challenging to make sure I run it effectively and that it provides an adequate challenge for the players. Yeah, that's always a thing. And also trying to get back around to like editing and writing. That's one of the things I want to get done this weekend is I want to get more focused on the things that I want to get done. Like I have to decide if I'm really serious about this carrot story. Because if I'm really serious, then I'm gonna do it. If I'm not really serious about it, I'm gonna put it on the back burner and not worry about it and focus on the projects that I am serious about. Because Nabaru got me working on this other project. Like between Okusen and Nabaru, I've gotten new side projects added to my plate. Because that card game story was all Okusen's idea. But I'm loving every minute of it. So I'm grateful for. I'm great. Like I don't say that as like, ah, you're mean. But when I say that as more of a teasing manner, because I'm grateful for the inspiration to try new things and to stretch my mind in new ways, and it's helped me. And in some ways, crafting the card game story has helped me with fleshing out what I wanted from Halcyon Avenging. And I think that crafting and developing the parts of this side story have helped me with developing certain key subplots and world building things in order to make the original story better. And I think that that's definitely something that is very valuable and worthwhile and really cool. Give an NPC admin privileges inside a game? What would that even look like? Because if an NPC exists within the game, what are they going to do with admin privileges? Do you just make them a god? Ugh. So Nabiru, tell me, you said you dropped some manga or light novels or whatever because they hadn't updated, either the story got bad or they hadn't updated within 100 days. What was one of the ones that you dropped? You're reading a manga that's doing that, a manga where they gave the NPC admin privileges. That sounds crazy. Isn't that literally the plot of that one Ryan Reynolds movie? Something Guy? Free Guy. Yeah, isn't that the plot of Free Guy? An NPC gains well, not admin privileges, but essentially gains the power of being a player. I didn't see the movie. All right, let's see if there's anything cool to talk about on Twitter or on Facebook. Can't even lead him because he's got a higher authority. Exactly. Some manga I dropped due to lack of updates. One is called Scoop Muso. Were you enjoying reading it? Was it one that you were sad to see go, or was it one that you were just like, you know what, this is just the excuse I need to get out of this and to stop being emotionally invested? Main character scoops out all things, even common sense, can teleport by scooping through space. Aha. Scoop equals shovel. Okay, so he just kind of digs a hole through time and space? Like, kind of like maybe instead of a shovel, maybe a drill? But yeah, when you talk about scooping your way through time and space, it makes me think scoop, shovel, shovel makes me think of drill, drill makes me think of Gurren Lagann. You know, that's just where my brain goes, Nabiru. What I dropped due to lack of interest, well, Hero, I quit long time ago, or my unique skill makes me OP at level 1. I think I heard of that one. Or maybe, what was the one where, like, everybody gets powers? No, there's so many escapist power fantasy stories that they all kind of blend together. You know what I mean, Nabiru? All right. Nothing really cool in the discourse on Twitter. Yeah, there are a lot. Let's see if there's anything cool on Facebook. I saw a meme the other day I need to share with you all. I put it in the memes Discord, but I need to share it with you all. Yeah, it can. I need to share this image with you all. I put it in my Discord, but it's worth sharing again. All right. When computers started saying oopsie whoopsie something went wrong, instead of exception in block 000XXF956, that's where we lost our way as a society. This just made me cackle because now I'm just imagining computers speaking in ooh woo speak. Ooh woo, something went wrong. Teapot, hero, roll over and die. Interesting. All right. Exactly. Makes you think of some other meme stuff. Why is my uncle, who I haven't talked to in years, my uncle that I haven't talked to in years just suddenly started messaging me on Facebook, and it was really bizarre. Alrighty. Let me see if there's any other cool memes. I'm looking for some memes. Main character can only use cursed items but reverse their effects, so will cause user to melt becomes instant heal. Debuff 1000 becomes a buff. Huh. That is different. All right. Oh my gosh, there's something. Got a booger coming out my nose. See any other cool memes? That's wholesome, but that's not quite a meme. No, not normally. See, I go to Facebook for memes, right? I don't go there for feels or for like political stuff. I just go for memes. Okay, this one's funny. I gotta grab this one. Tell me this isn't true. Like I do fine whenever I'm streaming with like moving around, talking to people. I have room for improvement. I want to keep doing better and improving. But like the other day when I was streaming, my roommate came downstairs and was just kind of chilling down here, messing with his Yu-Gi-Oh cards. And like I just didn't even know what to do with myself. He wasn't like interacting with me, wasn't trying to be distracting, wasn't talking to me at all. I just couldn't vocalize, I couldn't make noise. I was just like absolutely frozen in place, and it was the most bizarre thing. I mean, I was still talking, but I wasn't talking that much, and I was kind of getting nervous and becoming nonverbal. and it was the most bizarre experience. Like he wasn't doing anything. He was just sitting there. He wasn't getting in my way. He wasn't making noise. He wasn't doing a lot of physical activity or flailing his arms around. He was being very polite and respectful. And the thing is, oh my gosh, yes, those anime memes. Um, but what was really nice was my roommate noticed I was uncomfortable. He noticed that like I was uncomfortable, and like he held up his phone with stuff written on it in order to show me, and it said, "Am I distracting you?" And I said, "Kinda." Um, and he's like, "Okay, let me finish what I'm doing now, and I'll head upstairs." Um, and that was really nice. Okay. Ooh, I found another meme that's very funny. A little bit of potty humor. When you fart real nasty and see someone coming to talk to you, you're just like, no. When I was young and I didn't know about like my digestive tract and my lactose intolerance and all the stuff that was messed up about like my eating, um, I used to fart all the time. Like I still fart sometimes. I'll be honest, I fart. My farts stink. Um, but it used to be real bad. My farts used to be like bioweapon kind of bad. I used to be known for them, and they would mess people up. There was one point where I farted somewhere when I was walking, and like the fart stayed there, and I was later, and it was like 5-10 minutes later, I saw someone walk through that area, and they're like, "Holy cow, who farted?" I'm like, "Oh yeah, it was me. I'm surprised it's still there." Aw, I gotta share this one. Doing a little bit of a, not quite a meme review. Doing just a little thing after all the stress of that video game. Flight attendant on Delta Airways posted this pic with the caption, "Only one paying attention to the safety demo." Aww, he's a pupper. The pupper's a good pupper paying attention to the safety demo. Yes, not meme review. What? Oh, what? So I just saw something that I have to share because now I can't unsee it. It's mad how you never see anyone with the same oven as you. That just blew my mind because I was like thinking about all the times I've been to people's houses and it's always a different oven. You ever think about that? Like there's just so many different types of ovens that like almost every person you meet has a different oven. Like that's so crazy. Okay. All right. Let's see if we got any more not meme review. Ooh. So for all the people who do cooking, for all my friends who do lots of cooking stuff, gonna start cooking all foods twice to make sure I'm not missing out on some potential bread to toast situation. That is the most bizarre thing that like we just cooked it again and it became toast. Like, and toast is just it's its own thing. Like that's definitely something to keep track of. Some of these memes are funny. Let's see. Punch a hole and toast it. Does it become a a bagel? A bagel. Oh my gosh, a bagel. All right, let's let's uh let's end for tonight. So, for anyone who's new or hasn't been here before, I like to end all my streams with words of affirmation, speaking good and positive things about all of my viewers, because that's just how I like to end my streams. So, to Nabiru, Okusen, Silva, oh, Tom, is there anyone else? I think that was everybody who spoke in chat, yeah. And to everyone and anyone who watched silently lurking in the shadows, and to anyone and everyone who watches this VOD, I want you all to know that I love all of you. I believe in each and every one of you. I think that you all are unique, powerful, and wonderful people with a one-of-a-kind special energy that only you can bring to everything you do. I believe that each one of you makes this world a better place just by being in it, and I'm grateful every day to live in a world with you in it. Thank you for giving me your time, your attention, and your energy. Thank you for being a member of this community and everything that's entailed with that. Thank you for being a star hunter with our community here. Always remember the Star Hunter motto: shoot for the stars, have wonderful adventures, live your dreams, and always stop to enjoy the memes. I'd ask that you like the stream. It helps the algorithm with sharing it to other people. If you're watching the VOD and you have any suggestions, thoughts, comments, feelings, ideas, please feel free to leave them in the comments. I will read all of them as long as you're not banned. And I look forward to seeing what you have. I may not act on all of them. I may not respond to all of them, but I definitely read them all. And if you want to keep up with what I'm doing here on YouTube, then you can subscribe if you haven't subscribed already. Ding the notification bell to let you know whenever I go live or whenever I release any new content. If you have any friends or other individuals you think will enjoy my content, feel free to bring them to stream or to show them any of my content. Next stream is going to be Monday at 8:30 p.m. EST. Not entirely sure what we're going to do. Might do a game dev stream with playing with some more RPG Maker. Haven't done that in a while. We'll see how I'm feeling on Monday. This stream went really well, and I'm very happy with that. If you want to keep up with what I'm doing outside of stream, you can follow me on Twitter or join my Discord. Links to both of those are in the description down below. I also want you all to remember you do not have to donate to be a member of this community. You don't have to pay to be welcome or accepted here. With that said, if you ever feel motivated or inspired to donate to improve the stream or to improve my life, there are links below where you can do that as well. Thank you all for coming, and I want you all to know that you are amazing. Next stream will be Monday night at 8:30 p.m. EST. I look forward to seeing all of you there.